Montina Portis here, and we are in the studio with someone that is beautiful doing something for our teens that's major. I have a passion for teens because I was a homeless teen, so I love organizations that really support them. So we're going to welcome to the show today Nyaboke Machini. Let me tell you a little bit about her. Nyaboke is GivingPoint's Director of Nonprofit and Community Outreach, focused on cultivating relationships and partnerships meant to increase youth civic participation. Nyaboke, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So I'm passionate about teens. I'm glad to have you here. Tell me, what can people do to support the teens that are in our lives?
Teens already have so much noise, as we've previously discussed, and so they have a lot of distractions. So I think it's to listen to them. As adults, we take so much time and effort to tell them what they need to do, where they need to be, what they need to be doing, that we forget that they also have a voice. So it's important to take a little bit of time and talk to them and find out what's really going on in their lives.
That is important. I have a teenager, one teen, one preteen, and one that just passed out of teens.
Hey.
They do need a lot of listening. I can say a lot of times we just don't want them to make mistakes. But it is important. I like that you said that. Tell me, why do nonprofits not use technology or social media more often?
Because nonprofits put so much money into doing the particular program or service that they're trying to provide that they forget that all of us are so tied and connected to technology, they don't spend a lot of money into their website. I've seen a lot of really challenging websites that don't have a lot of good information, but a lot of people, the first thing they do when they hear about you is they Google you.
Yes.
And they will go on your website and they're going to find out what is going on. And if you have a website that's not going to be very responsive and people don't understand what's happening and what's going on, they're going to leave immediately. Another way people search for you is also through social media. So if you don't have a social media footprint, then you're missing out on people really supporting you as a nonprofit. And every nonprofit needs all the support they need. So, you know, my recommendation for nonprofits is to pick 3 social media platforms and focus on those 3, and definitely keep some type of a conversation going at all times on those platforms.
You know, another thing I often point out, because, you know, I do videos, what my company specializes in, make sure on your profiles, like on Twitter, you can pin a tweet. On Facebook, you can pin, I have a video.
Yes.
People are looking for you. They are going to Google your organization, even more so now. Well, you know, it gives them something to look at and listen to and hear your story. So that's always something I like to do.
Yes.
Why is finding your passion and using your gift to give back to the community so successful?
All right. It's very, very important because GivingPoint was started because a lot of times teens, once again, are told, you need to volunteer because it's good for you. You need to volunteer and go do this and go do that. Meanwhile, they're not really learning anything. What they're learning to do is to check things off their to-do list. So if you're able to help them and hone them in on finding what their passion is, then they're able to take that passion and give back to the community in a very unique way, and also in a way that they can be able to be committed to that because it's something that they want to do and something that they're really passionate about. One good example is that a couple years ago we were introduced to some teens that love to dance. And they understood that it was super important for them to be dancing, and they created friendships and they learned so many things. And they realized when they were moving, they had all these dance shoes and they're like, what are we going to do with these? We don't want to throw them away. So they figured out a way to go to dance studios with our help and drop boxes off so that other dancers can donate their dance shoes. They take these dance shoes, put them in these bags with a little note from the person who donated the shoes, and they take these shoes and they donate them to under-resourced youth. So here they are, they have their passion that they're able to share with somebody else who's not able to do it. That's just one example of a way that a student can take their passion and put it into action. And so students like that, they're all over the world, where they're able to really hone in and really think about what it is that they want to do. And they know they want to do something, but they also need guidance from adults and mentors, nonprofits, etc., to help them execute this particular project. So even though GivingPoint, we are online and students are able to learn about different causes and log their volunteer hours and get ideas that way. GivingPoint Institute was founded to help mentor these students that have this passion for the community and help them execute that project by learning different business skills.
Nice. So if you're a parent or if you're a student and you're watching this and you want to learn how you can get those hours logged, because we know that you need them to get into college, or if you just want a way to give, to the community, make sure that you contact mygivingpoint.org. It's right here. All of the information is below, and find out how you can get involved with this organization. So Nyaboke, thank you so much for being in the studio with us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I enjoyed myself.
We love having you. So if you'd like to be a guest in the studio, we'd love to have you as well. All of our information is right here below. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.